what do I have to do to put him away? Is the kind of what you want.
Yes,
but
that's the Mick Foley, Jeff Hardy thing.
Moxley is in that
Foley
spot.
more so.
You know,
He is.
Moxley is very much in that spot.
He is. Yeah.
He takes a lot, but he's more believable offensively.
Because that's right. And he has devastating offense.
Yeah.
You know?
And he's damn over right now.
Yes.
Like the crowd
Mox went from the most what
hated,
are they thinking guy
yeah.
to one of the most over guys in the company right now.
Yeah.
And you want to know why? Because phase 1 of this Death Riders thing was very confusing, but phase 2 of it has been executed flawlessly.
Yes. And it
absolutely
made everybody
flawlessly
hate them.
Yep.
And
it's been so good now. And
you see what happens when crowds hate somebody. They actually love to hate them. And it's, the like, Dominic Mysterio effect.
Yes. Yes.
It's the same thing. He's a perfect example, Mysterio is, of
Dom, the best I've seen in my lifetime, maybe.
How you can pull a heel, like win the crowd over with a heel.
Yes.
They're just a great example of
where
that.
they want him to be a bad guy. And that to me,
but when you're so good at being a bad guy.
Only the new era, though. Like pre-kayfabe, that couldn't happen.
Yeah, there's too many smarks. Everybody's a smark now.
Yes,
so
but now that that's out and everybody knows it's a work, I feel like the bad guy who's over with the crowd and gets cheered and applauded and praised for his work, being a scumbag bad guy is a unique thing that you have now as a character. What would you call it? Like stereotype, right?
Yeah.
One like a subcategory of character you are able to design in the show
mm-hmm.
is the bad guy who's despicable and he's over with the crowd for being despicable, but you have to have the understanding to not fucking turn him. Because the crowd doesn't want you to. Yeah. They want you to let him be the scumbag guy and make him do scumbag guy things, and they like seeing him do bad things.
I think
so. Let him do bad things.
I think you might see more of that as the archetype.
That was the turning point for me when they fully came out, like Hangman beating Mox and opening the briefcase and crying over the belt and shit.
Yeah, dude. When you look at it now, it's like so the symbolism of the briefcase is crazy. Like
it ended up so good.
Yeah, because the briefcase almost opened up what they're trying to do.
The new era now.
Yeah. It was really wild the way because if you look back at
the symbolism of it ended up having a lot of meaning.
Yes, the implication of it was,
and it makes me hope that all the times I sat here going, "What the fuck is you gotta one Death Riders? That name has to change."
Mm-hmm.
2, what the fuck is Mox saying? You got to have anybody else talk if he's going to do that. All that stuff was to get you to hate his guts.
Yeah.
And get the belt not being visible and buy time and build tension so that eventually when they do get to the part where Hangman beats him and opens the briefcase and has the belt and just sits there and cries over it, that it has so much weight released off of your shoulders as a viewer, just like, oh my God. That moment, you don't get the weight of that moment without the run of the frustration with Moxley.
Exactly. You're like, oh, it's finally over.
Yeah.
And
whether it was intentional or not, I hope it was intentional. And
I think it
served the purpose anyway.
I think it became intentional.
But that's no different than like The Rock getting involved in WrestleMania 40. I don't think it was. I think he just wanted to be involved and shoved himself in it.
Yeah.
And then they made it into this ultra memorable, all-time great Mania,
Yeah.
It became intentional.
Like we had episodes where we sat here and we're like, what the fuck is AEW doing? Like, what is going on?
Yep.
Why does he have this belt?
And it's not like we were losing our minds.
Right.
We were just watching what they were doing. We're going, what the fuck is this? And then to see what it's turned into now makes me so happy to have been wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree with that.